Let me. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello, and welcome to the Naturally Cats Conference. I can see you all in the chat. Hello. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Jack. Oh, it's lovely to see you here. Hi, Judith. Hi, Anthea. Hi, Orla. Hi, Ruth. Hello, hello. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Sarah. So get into the chat. Hi, Lorna. Hello, my love. It's so lovely to have you here. So drop in the chat and let me know where you're joining from. Hi, Laura. Oh my God, what time is it where you are? Hi, Patricia from Perth in Australia. Ah, hi, Yaz. Another someone else from Plymouth. Yay! It's so lovely to have you here. London, France. Oh my goodness, in the US. 6 a.m. Oh, my American peeps. Good job. Hello, hello, Pennsylvania in the US. Tell me where you are. Tell me where the conference is reaching you today. Surrey with Pinot, Maeve and Pepe. Oh, excellent. Hope it's all going well, Laura. Hi, June. Hello. Melbourne, Australia from Rose. Sandra, Toronto in Canada. Hi, Cindy. Oh, it's so lovely to see some of my Soul-Led Guardian peeps on here with me. Oh, my loves. I miss you. Judith from Colorado. Awesome. 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 Who else from Belgium? Oh, fabulous. This is so cool. I'm so happy. Maya from Scotland. Wow. Wow. I'm quite overwhelmed already. We've only just started. Oh my goodness. So thank you everyone for joining me. Just take my bracelet off. It's going to chink on the desk otherwise. Hi, Sarah. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello from Essex. I can't believe where everybody is. It's just so beautiful to have you here. So let me just think. I'm so excited. I need to concentrate. So let me just check we've got everything. So have I hit record? Yes. I've got my admin help here. Yes. Cat's in France. Kate's in Ely. Hello, hello. So, oh my goodness. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the third year of the Naturally Cats Conference. Hi, Dee from Vancouver. So this used to be called Thank you for the book chapter. We'll order soon. You're welcome, my love. Enjoy. Hi, Leslie from the Midlands. So we've got day one of the Naturally Cats Conference today. It used to be called, or in previous years, it was called the Holistic Cat Conference. But we decided to change the name because somebody else put on a Holistic Cat Conference last year, which is brilliant to see that so many more cat-centric events are coming up. But we wanted to distinguish ours, so it's the Naturally Cats Conference. And the whole point of these 2 days is to help you to help your cat. It's to give your cat a voice. So I'm going to share with you in a minute as we go into the first session of the conference, which is me sharing with you how to connect with your cat. I'll share a bit about myself and my story. But the purpose for these 2 days is to help your cat to thrive. And as is Naturally Cats' ethos, it's about a holistic approach. So I'm going to share with you the sponsors of the conference. I'm going to share with you the different ticket type options that we have. And over the next 2 days, it's really an opportunity for you to see where you can take a step, see where you can change something or investigate somewhere or learn or shift or grow so that you can help your cat, you can support your cat. And the two of you can thrive together. As humans, we have so much going on with our day to day, and we're in survival mode a lot of the time, but our cats don't need to be. So I'd love to hear from you before we get into it. What's your intention for this conference? So again, come into the chat. I want to connect with you all. Tell me why you're here, and not just because you want to help your cat. Tell me more. Tell me which segment spoke to you. Tell me how you want to shift yourself. Tell me what it is that you dream to have with your cat. So come into the chat and tell me, like, what is your intention for these 2 days? I'm not talking about how much you're going to be here with me live or if you're catching the replay. I want to know, what is your intention? What are you going to use this conference for? So come into the chat and tell me. Let me know. Okay, so Mary says, connect with my cats more, better understand them. Laura, keen to learn more about general holistic cat care, nutrition, healthcare, etc. Yeah, lovely. Who else? What else? Why are you here? What is your intention? I hope everyone's really keenly typing. Kirsten, our cat's being happy and as healthy as possible. I totally align with that one. Beautiful. Okay, supporting my FIV and feral boys, my non-feral gang from Liz, help them to be less scared, prevent health issues. Yep. Beautiful. Heidi, create more harmonious atmosphere at home with my 3 boys. Oh, 3. And then another 3. Sarah, love learning even more about behavior, meridians. As you know, I work with them, nutrition, absolutely every aspect. And the bone broth episode sounds good. It's going to be a good one. That's later today. Add info to my knowledge base from Ruth to use. Oops, where's it gone? Where's my chat gone? To use. Hang on a second, with my animal chaplaincy and also my animal hospice. Beautiful. And palliative care service. Lovely. Leslie, one of my cats has been helped by a previous owner. He had come on leaps and bounds in the last 7 months, but feel there's more I could do. But feel there is more that I could do if I knew how. Lovely. You'll definitely learn something this weekend. Patricia, always open to learning new skills to help cats have the best possible life. Beautiful. Orla, here to learn more and get advice from my cat, where to access products and where they can be got and what to look for if someone's selling a product, what to look out for ingredient wise, what is safe and what is not dangerous. Love that. Great specific intention, Orla. Judith, I just love to take every opportunity to soak up details about cats that may help me help them. At some point lost my cat almost a year ago, and I've had one sweet foster since. Oh my love, thank you for sharing, Judith. Yes, widen my toolkit when working not just with cats. So, yep, see what you can transfer to over to other species. Beautiful. Rose, lost a cat recently to CKD. She's got an elderly cat, 2 Brahmins, want to give all 3 the best life. Lovely. All about learning for me from Lorna. I love to expand my knowledge to help my 3 babies. There's a lot of 3s here today. Rescue work from D to find more harmless ways of offering medical and other support for cats. Lovely. And Thea, keep learning, keeping up to date so I can help my clients better. Oh, she's a HAO grad too. Yay! Awesome. Brilliant. Lovely to hear that. June, support my cats to have the best life they can. Lovely. Jack, surviving cancer treatments and my cat do not need to be simply surviving with me. Beautiful. Learning self-care so I can better care for my cats. Oh my God, these are brilliant. Maya, always more to learn. Living with a ginger is not for the faint-hearted. Brilliant. Sarah, learn new things to help Frankie and in health and well-being, particularly interested in holistic learning as vet diagnosed feline urinary tract disease last week. So this could interesting. This could not be at a better time for me and Frankie, hoping to find natural ways to help her. Amazing, lovely. Thank you everyone for speaking up. Thank you for sharing and using your voice to speak for your cats. So I think that's absolutely beautiful. Bone broth, yes, Maya, we've got that coming later. So let me crack on with the slides and share with you who we've got today. So for day 1, we've got myself, Julie-Anne Thorne. I will share with you a bit about myself in just a moment. I'm talking to you about how to connect with your cat. Then we've got my co-author of The Aromatic Cat, Nyana Morag, and she is talking to us about how to use hydrosols with cats. Then we've got Jennifer from the Raw Fed Feline, and she is talking about what raw feeding requires, and it's not what you think. And I've seen her slide deck. It is beautiful. You'll be really surprised what she talks about with raw feeding, and I think it's going to be a great session. Then we've got lunch, so I think that's 2 till 3 UK time. Then we've got Rachel from Boil and Broth, one of our sponsors for the conference, and she is talking about how to use bone broth for cats. That's going to be in fact, they're all going to be great segments. And then we're ending day 1 with Dr. Judy Morgan talking about vaccines. So she's going to talk to us about what to consider, how often to use them, what is teeter testing, and aftercare support and things to consider. So again, not one to be missed. So just before I get into my topic, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors. So Boil and Broth, as I've mentioned, Rachel, the founder, is coming to join us later today, and Dr. Judy Morgan's Naturally Healthy Pets. This is the 3rd year that I've put on the conference, and I couldn't have done it without the support from first of all, my assistant, Jane. I would just like to give a huge shout out to her. I couldn't do it without her. Today I've got admin support, so you'll see my beautiful NC admins just popped in the chat a couple of links. I'm going to share with you all a secret. That's actually my sister. She's here with me in my house. She's downstairs, and I wanted to give a huge shout out to her because, again, I couldn't have done it without her. So her and Jane today have really made this possible, and I am truly grateful to both of them for being part of this with me. Thank you to the sponsors this year. And I also wanted to just mention that for anyone that's here with me, if you've got the free ticket, I am thrilled that you're here with me live. And just to give you a heads up, if you weren't already aware, we do have a VIP ticket option. So there are so many things included with the VIP option, and you get all the replays, you get a copy of all the slides. So the people that we've got presentations from, so today we've got Judy and we've got Jennifer talking about raw feeding and vaccines. You get a copy of all the slides, and you get access to exclusive discounts. So every single one of the speakers today has given us a discount just for VIPs. So it's a discount off their products. Some of them it's a discount off their services. And also you get access to join me for an exclusive event next Thursday, which is the VIP Ask the Experts event, which is basically like an after party, I'm calling it. And it's myself and a couple of other speakers from the 2 days. And we were going to be giving you a form so you can lodge your questions and you can have one-to-one support from us. So if you haven't already got your VIP ticket, again, the link is in the chat, so be sure to consider getting that. It gives you the content to review and revisit. So what will happen these next 2 days is that you'll take in only so much. Okay, we're going to be giving you so much great information, but your body, your energetics, even like your brain will only be able to manage so much. So with the replays, you could revisit, okay? You can revisit the slides, you can get the discounts, etc. So that's that bit. So let's get back to my session. So we're gonna, what time are we on? Fine. So I'm talking to you all today about connecting with your cat. And again, it's probably not going to be what you think it's going to be. So let me just, I'm going to stop sharing because I need to get different slides up. Give me just a moment. Where is it? Okay. Okay. So I just thought I would give you a bit of an overview as to who I am, because not everybody here may be aware. You might be new to the Naturally Cats community. You may have come here from the Two Crazy Cat Ladies audience, or Dr. Judy's community, or any of the other speakers. And I wanted to just share with you a little bit about who I am. So my name is Julie-Anne Thorne. I'm the founder of Naturally Cats. And first and foremost, I'm a cat mum, okay, to my 2 boys, as you can see on the right-hand side here, Leo and baby Max. Oh my goodness, they keep me on my toes. They are my world. They are my everything. And I also just wanted to share, hang on. I wanted to share this beautiful girl with you. So this is my cat Pickle. I don't know if the light's going to adjust. I've gone all dark. This is my dear cat Pickle, and she is the reason that we are here today. So yes, Leo and baby Max are my teachers, but Pickle, don't cry. She was very poorly for a very long time, and she actually inspired me to create Naturally Cats, because I wanted what I do now for her back then. I wanted to have someone who would support me with her vet treatment, with her healthcare. And I trained as a behaviorist. I trained as a Reiki master. I've got a psychology degree. You know, I train in so many different things, color therapy, chakra work, healing, to try to help her. And I brought it all together to create Naturally Cats. Because in my opinion, in my experience, cat care isn't just one component. It's not just the vet. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not vet bashing. I love my vet. But cat care is about looking at all the components that impact the cat, their health, their physical health, their emotional health, their mental health, their energetic health. And what I wanted to do was bring everything together in a way that could help people with their cats. I've had the dream, the mission of giving cats a voice for so many years now. In fact, I don't really remember a time when I didn't have that mission as part of who I am. And I want to change the world. I want to change the world's perception of cats. I want people to realize that They're not doing things to just irritate you and annoy you. They're not bad cats. There's no such thing as a problem behavior. There are behaviors that we don't understand. There are reactions that may surprise us or trigger us. But cats are very misunderstood. So I worked with as I mentioned, Ayana, the next speaker, my co-author for the Aromatic Cat book. And that book is about how to use herbs, hydrosols, and essential oils with cats. That book was really aimed at helping people to understand that you can use essential oils safely with cats. You can use herbs and hydrosols, and you can use botanicals to support your cat. Again, all the different ways: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Then I created the Cat Chakra book. Both of these you can get from the Naturally Cats website. And Cat Chakras is about helping people to understand another layer, another level of cats, in that they have energetic needs like we do. You can use color therapy in their home. You can use herbs to support their chakras. And again, I'm trying really hard not to go off topic and talk too much about that. But if you're interested in using color therapy and supporting your cat chakras, be sure to get your copy of the Cat Chakra book. Because I have the duality in me of my psychology degree, my very logical, detail-orientated, kind of organized brain, I also have the other side of me, which is, like I said, I don't like the word master, but the Reiki healer and using color therapy, feeling into energetics and frequency and soul connection. I've taken the Naturally Cats mission up a level, and I also call myself a soul activator for cat guardians. Now, the reason for that is I created a program called Become a Soul-Led Cat Guardian. And that is my signature program that I help people to shift. I help people who have been like I have been, and I'm going to share more with you about that in just a moment. Anxious, stuck in their heads, lost in worry, doubt, guilt, shame, fear. And I help them to deal with all of that and then come into their heart space so that they can receive the essence of their cat. They can hear their cat's words. They can understand how to provide for their cat, how to give them what they need. And that's a little bit about what we're going to do in the session today. I'm going to be sharing with you some of the tools from the Soul-Led Guardian program. And just one thing to mention is the Become a Soul-Led Guardian program. It's an application only program because it's not for everyone. It's for people ready to shift and make a change. It's for people ready to take a step on their journey, and those that are ready to look at themselves. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say. So if you're interested in that, there's a couple of slots open in my calendar for a call. If you head to the Naturally Cats website, you can find it there. So book a time for a slot that works for you. Okay, so let me just have a check in with the chat before I carry on, because I had to have the chat off, otherwise I get distracted. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so that's so lovely. Oh, beautiful. Love the book. So helpful every day. Refer to the books. Oh, peeps, this is a beautiful purpose. I know, Anthea, I wish, we wish we knew now what we knew, we have those regrets, right? Those moments where we wish we knew what we know now back then, but everything in divine timing. Oh, Ruth just ordered both. Amazing, awesome. Kirsten, Aromatic Cat book, so helpful. Oh, fabulous. Oh, Julie-Anne started me on my path. Oh my goodness. As a holistic cat practitioner, and I will forever be grateful to her. Oh my guys, stop it. I'll start crying, and that's no good for anyone. Thank you so much. My sister would tell me to take the compliment, so thank you. That really means the world to me that you've put that, and I'm really glad that the books are helping you. I'm going to get rid of the chat before I start crying. Okay, thank you. Okay, so why listen to me? Like, who am I to talk to you about cat health and holistic cat treatments? And who am I to call myself a soul activator? Like, who am I? So I wanted to share with you a bit about where I've come from, because when I'm going to share the tools I'm going to share with you as we go through the session today, I've used them all. They have come from different people that I've connected with over the years, but I've used them all. And I connect with Leo and baby Max now on a soul level because I've used these things. And I wanted to share a bit about where I was before, like where have I come from? So you'll see here Pickle, as I've showed you her picture. On my wedding day a few years ago, many years ago, it was so important to me to be with her that after we actually got married, before we went to the reception, we went back home because I needed to connect with her on that day because she was everything to me. We didn't go on a honeymoon for 6 years because I didn't want to leave her. She was incredibly poorly. And it was because of her health that I trained in animal healing, color therapy, cat behavior. You know, she led me to everything that I am. You can see here we tried acupuncture, we tried healing, tried essential oils. I tried to do so much for her, and let me rephrase that. I did so much for her to try to help her heal. And every single day, I didn't realize it back then, but every single day was a lesson. And I've had times when I would be an absolute mess, you know, like I was so lost in my head and worry and fearful of her dying, her not being well, of her being in pain, of her suffering. And with every course I did, with every skill that I learned, with every evolution of myself, I worked with her more and more and more. And it has only really been the last couple of years when I've had Leo, again, I'll come on to him in just a second, that I've realized that the cats are our teachers. And everything that I went through with her, which at times feels like just a world of pain, was actually growth. And I held onto guilt and shame and sadness and frustration because of how she was, because of how poorly she was, because I thought, well, I couldn't fix her. She wasn't healthy, happy, and well. And that's not true. She did have days where she would be happy. Do I wish things had been different? Of course. But I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her today. And I want you guys to know that a lot of us have those cats, the ones that not just leave a mark on our hearts, but the ones that shake us up, the ones that almost break us so that we can rebuild and regrow and reform. So I share with you today, I sit here with you today as the founder of Naturally Cats. I sit here with you today as the creator of the Naturally Cats conference, thankful to all of the speakers that are giving up their time to be with us and to be with you. And the person and the being that I am most truly grateful for is Pickle, because she changed me. And I am thankful and I feel honored that I work with all the cats that I do, all the guardians that I do, because of her. So I want to just take a moment and I ask you, let's show thanks and let's feel grace and gratitude for the ones that came before. The cats that changed you, the cats that rocked your world. So let's come back into the chat and I want to hear from you guys a name. Just drop the names of the cats that shifted you, the names of the cats that changed your world, because I'd like to take a real moment to honor them. Oh, you guys. Well, just power. Pickle was my teacher. Yeah. Interesting and relate to my story. Mari. Made it a mission to learn more. Yeah. Oh, Jane, colour therapy. The books help with my cat patients. You're welcome. Okay, so we've got Jez, Z, Frankie, Lily, Octavia, Arthur, Tiger, Pooh Bear, Baby Bear, City, Toby, Pooh, Willow, Smoky Joe, Tiger Lily, Misty, Chino, I hope I've said that right, Jane, Tigger, Peanuts, Benji, Sandy, Monty, Ebony, Bex, Dizzy, Jasper, Daniela, Basil, Remin, Midnight, Lio, sorry if I've not said that right, Cindy, Sam, Eclipse, Chopin, who knows, sorry Ruth if I've made that wrong, Pearl, Maisha, I hope, Tiger Paws, Habibi, Bonnie, Clyde, Miss Marple, Thunder, Indigo, Ebony, Kiki, Ziggy, Jim, Tigger. Oh, it wasn't just one, but Colony of Feral Cats and Jude. Lovely. Buddy, Orlando. Oh, we'll let you off, Yaz. Oh, you're a reptile and dog man. That's okay. I'm sure there's been an animal that has changed your life, my darling. Cinnamon, Three Boys, Kangaroo, and Pooh Bear. So look at all those beautiful teachers. Look at all those beings that decided to be with you. And that's what I wanted to share with you. So thank you, everyone, for putting that in the chat. And thank you for bringing those to us. Thank you for bringing those beings to this conference, to be here with us, because they may not be here physically, some of them may be, but they are connected to you energetically. They are connected to you emotionally. I'm going to talk a little bit about energetics, but Dr. Barry Sands is talking tomorrow about energetics and frequency and how we're connected to our cats. So don't miss out. That's 3 to 4. I think it's 4 p.m. UK time. Should have printed off the agenda. She's talking about how we're connected and through like kind of quantum connection, which may be a bit too much for some of us, but she's talking tomorrow about how we're still connected. So even when you say their names, when you bring them into this space and this realm with you, they come to you, they connect with you. Okay. So, Leo, he is the boy that, as it says here, cracked my heart wide open. Pickle was my teacher. She led me to train all these different things. I brought it all together to create Naturally Cats. When I got Leo 6 months after Pickle, I thought my world was rocked, but my goodness, like no. So I remember bringing Leo home and we both looked at each other and we had the same look, which was what the hell, like what on earth, I would swear, but I'm trying to be professional. He was petrified, I was petrified, and it's been a bumpy journey since. And yet he has given me so much growth in the last 4 years. 4 years. I can't even articulate it in words. So Leo nudged me to talk and do weekly wisdom. So weekly communications with him, and now I do it with other people's cats. If you haven't seen them, head to my YouTube channel. You'll see a weekly wisdom playlist. He pushed me. He didn't push me. He encouraged me out of my comfort zone. I did energy insights with Pam Roussel. We were doing live chakra sensing. I used to be a benefits manager for the government. Like, you know, if you'd have told me 5 years ago I'd be hosting an online conference talking about energy and connecting with cats, I'd have thought you'd gone mad. And yet here he is, this gorgeous boy. We don't have a very physical relationship. He was feral for the first 18 months of his life. And actually, I was cuddling him the other day on the corner of the bed, only very slightly sort of stroked. And I received some wisdom from him. And he said to me, it's not about the physical connection. Can't talk more about that because there's a lot of emotion I haven't processed. But in that moment, I was like, there's more than that. It's more than the physical. Now, don't get me wrong, as a human, we do love to have that physical connection. We love to touch and stroke the cats. And then some of them like it, some of them don't. But Leo has been the cat that enabled me to call myself a soul activator for cat guardians. Leo has been the cat that has helped me to realize that giving cats a voice isn't just about doing animal communications online. It's not just about posting information about how to connect or you know what the cats are saying. Leo has helped me realize that to give cats a voice, I've got to help the humans to hear them. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Oh, thank you, my beautiful sister. Dr. Barry, it's 5 till 6 tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific. Beautiful. Thank you very much. He is gorgeous. So I want to ask you guys, I want to support you in connecting with your cat. Now, as humans, close the chat down, hang on. I don't get distracted. Okay. As humans, we have a lot going on. we're in our heads a phenomenal amount of time. Things to do, places to be, stuff to get done, things we haven't got done, pain from the past, trauma from the past, worries about the future, and everything in between. So our heads are here to keep us safe. And for that, we are grateful for. But we also have that space in our hearts where we can connect with the soul, the essence, the wisdom of our cats. You can hear them. You can receive them. Again, I appreciate this might not be for everyone. And if this isn't for you, then don't worry. Like, it will resonate when it's meant to. And just take the words at whatever value or whatever level you can. So I want you guys to recognize that when you're thinking something, you're actually feeling it. Okay? So your thoughts impact how you feel. So if I think about Leo, got a great example. So he's not particularly, he doesn't trust very easily. My sister is here, like I said, this weekend with me. And when she pulled up onto the drive, Leo ran out of the cat flap and he's outside. And thankfully it stopped now, but it was raining. And I'm desperate for him to come in. So I'm scared that he's wet and sad and alone and, fearful outside. But actually, he could be, tucked up fast asleep under a fallen tree, So when I am fearful, when I am scared, when I am worried, that has a really low, dense vibration. Okay. So everything is made of energy and emotions are made of energy. So when we are thinking something and then we feel something, that happens in our body. So when I feel shame or guilt about things with Pickle, the energy and frequency of that is like 20 to 30 hertz. That's what energy is measured in. Yet the frequency of love and gratitude is over 500. Can you believe that? So I wanted to share with you here, I've got something called a vibrational scale, and I'm just going to pop it up on screen as well. She says, wait a minute. Okay. So this is a vibrational scale. It's a graphic that I made. It hasn't got the actual values on here because I don't want you to get lost in, joy being 500 and, like worry and fear being 20. What I wanted to show you here is that emotions have different vibrations, okay? Let me just check, can you see my screen? Okay. So when you are thinking about your cat, when you are worried about your cat, your vibration is low. It's heavy, it's dense. When they say you've got a lot on your shoulders, when you're thinking about a lot of things, when you're worried about a lot of stuff, it sits in your body. And you may have heard, spiritual people say, gratitude's the most powerful form of, shifting your energy, your vibration, etc. And yes, it is. But I've been in this space where I'm petrified about Leo. I'm worried about him being outside. I can't then just shift into, I'm grateful that he ate his plate of food this morning. It's not always a shift from the bottom of the scale to the top. But what I want you guys to recognize is that if you can just elevate your vibration a little, you will shift how you receive your cat. So the reason that we're talking about emotions is because I want to share with you one of the tools we have in the Soul Led Guardian program called ABC. This is how to connect with your cat. The first being a moment of stillness. Now, I'm not going to do death by PowerPoints. There are no more slides, you'll be pleased to know. So in stillness, what do you feel? What do you think? So if you have a moment of stillness and you're at the bottom end of the scale, fear, worried, stressed, angered, that's going to be a really heavy, low vibration. But it's okay. Whatever you're feeling is what you're meant to be feeling. So we're going to do this exercise in just a minute, but let me cover the steps. Then B is breath. We connect with the breath. And then C, connect with your cat. So a moment of stillness, connect with your breath, and then connect with your cat. So how exactly do we do that? Okay. Step. We're going to take a moment of stillness now. So anybody, if you're driving, please don't do this. Only do this if it's safe to do so. Everybody catching the replay, I would really encourage you to do this too, okay? So we're gonna get comfortable. We're gonna close our eyes. And I just want you to notice what is going on for you. Is your awareness to the sounds around you? Are you trying to listen to the conference and do 3 other things? I sit here now, and what I notice is that my head is whirling. I'm thinking about all the things that I want to share with you, and I don't have the time. My heart is racing a little because I'm nervous about being online with you all. I'm also excited to be here, to be giving cats a voice. I'm worried about Leo. So I have a lot going on right now. So to try and connect with my boys may take a few minutes. It may not even happen. So the first step, a moment of stillness, keep those eyes closed, can be the hardest. It's taking note when your body is still. Where are you? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? And then this is where we bring in step 2, which is breath. So I invite you now to take a nice big deep breath in and all the way out. We're going to put our left hand on our heart. Deep breath in. And out. And right hand on your tummy or below your belly button on your sacral space. Deep breath in. Hold for a second. Deep breath out. We're going to just sit for a moment like this, allowing the stillness to settle in the body and the head. Allowing the breath to settle and find its rhythm. And again, just noticing, just observing, using mindfulness, being present. What is happening for you right now? Maybe your eyes are twitching because your head's busy. Maybe actually emotion shifts and needs to come out because you've stopped and you're paused. Just breathe, my love. Notice what is happening in your inner world, inside you. Just breathe. Taking another deep breath now. All the way out, nice and slow. And now we're going to connect with our cat. So picture in your mind's eye the cat that just pops in, the cat that you choose to connect with. Just notice who comes forward into your head, into your heart. And just feel the love for them in this moment. Picture them with you, with a memory or a moment that you shared. Bring your hands together in your lap if it's more comfortable, but keeping your eyes closed and your breath steady. And picturing and seeing and remembering your cat. Allowing the memory of them to bring you love. Allow it to fill your heart. Allow that feeling to fill your body. And allow that feeling to then come out come out as tears or laughter, as a smile, as energy out from your body into your auric field. Just allow it to come out. Feeling into the connection with them. Doesn't matter if they're in spirit or if they're present. Just feel their essence, feel that connection with them. Remember that moment, those cuddles, that game, that funny thing. And maybe it's a stressful moment, maybe it's tears, maybe it's sadness, maybe it's heaviness, but feel them in your heart space. Taking another deep breath now, just allowing the breath to soften the body. Allowing the stillness and the breath to keep you anchored. Just breathe. And just receive them. Receive the love from them. Maybe you get a picture, a word, a thought, a feeling. Let go of your expectations and just be present and receive them. Feel into that love connection that you will always have. Just breathe. Allowing the love that you have or had for them to fill your body and fill your heart. On the next deep breath in, I want to bring that picture, that image of them, the sense of love that you have, and bring it right down into your heart space. Hold it in your heart. And your next exhale, breathing the breath down from your feet into the ground. Just breathe. Just breathe. Now wiggling your toes and your fingers. Taking a deep breath, stretching your face, dropping and rolling your shoulders. Getting back into this moment. And taking your time to come round and open your eyes when you're ready. There's no rush. Okay, so just take a deep breath, everybody. Have a drink if you've got one handy, okay? Stop sharing my screen. Oh, Nyana's here. Lovely. Beautiful. I'll be with you in just a minute, Nyana. Okay. Oh, we've got to. Okay, so drop into the chat and tell me how that felt for you. What did you experience? Because I wanted you guys to recognize that we haven't done a 20-minute meditation. We haven't done a 40-minute meditation. what we've done is a few minutes. So using the solid guardian, one of the solid guardian techniques, ABC, a moment of stillness, connecting with your breath, and then connection. You are able to receive them. You are, my loves. I believe in every single one of you. It might just be, excuse me, you need a bit of practice to come out of your head and come into your heart. So Donna, there are handouts and slides. Yes, my darling, but you only get them if you're a VIP. So you need to get the VIP ticket to be able to get all the replays and the slides and all the handouts. The VIP link is in the chat below. Leslie didn't expect tears. It was so powerful, beautiful from Ruth. So many souls appeared. Lovely. So much love and peace. Thank you. You're welcome. That was beautiful and peaceful from Sarah. How incredible from Lorna. Definitely that really calmed my mind. Oh, tears pouring down my face. My other cat who's alive was meowing at me while I was breathing. Yeah. Emotional. My past. Oh, my dog, Sky came through. Oh, Donna, you're a VIP. Awesome, my darling. Already. Fabulous. Toby jumped on me and started purring, padding and licking me. Felt so much love. So you'll be surprised when you've got cats that are in physical form, okay? When you are doing energy work, because that's what we've just done, you will notice they will come to you. There may be the odd cat that actually runs away from you, and that's because you need to deal with your energetics yourself. And when you've shifted energy and emotion, they will come to you. But a lot of the time, cats will come because they feel us on an energetic level. Okay. When we worry, when we doubt, when we're scared, they can feel that comes out of us. Like literally, it's like a perfume, right? If you think about when you spray perfume or aftershave, it's a scent that you put on your body. Our energy, our emotions is like the opposite. It comes out of us, right? So it's not something that they can smell, but it's something that they can sense, that they can feel. So when I talk about the vibrational scale, you pop that back up. When you are feeling worried and sad and scared, that's what they can feel. They can feel this heaviness coming out of you. So what can you do to bring it up one notch? What can you do to bring it up one little bit, to raise your vibration, even ever so slightly? Like I said, you don't have to go from being scared to being joyful, but it is a scale. So your emotions are made of energy. Your emotions literally are energy in motion, emotion. So when you look at what you're feeling and what you're sensing, imagine what your cats can feel from you. Now, I know that there'll be a lot of us out there, and I was one of them, that worry that, oh my God, my cat can feel this from me. My cats can feel my heavy energy. My cats can feel my fear, my sadness. Yes. And your cat is with you for a reason. No cat is with you by mistake, by chance. Those that you had a short time, those that you've had for years, those that you had a chance interaction with, nothing is by coincidence. So yes, Leo, and if you've seen the weekly wisdoms, you've seen me share, I'll look up there because my boys' pictures are up there. Baby Max shared that he could feel my energy. So when you want to support your cat, it's about looking at you first. Which is why to start this weekend, to start the Naturally Cats conference, I'm talking about you and I'm talking to you, because you can have takeaways from this weekend about things to do, changes to make with their food, things to think about when it comes to vaccines, bringing in potentially bone broth to support them. But actually, my darlings, my loves, one of the best things you can do is look at how you're supporting yourself. Because when I think back to Pickle, everything was about her. And now I look at my boys and they are my priority, don't get me wrong. But there are times when I recognize that actually to support them the best that I can, I have to look at and support me. So I've just put out a new YouTube video that went out on yesterday, about your mental health is more important than your cat. It was so painful for me to write that title, but it's true. And I almost wrote it to remind myself. Because no matter how many times I try to give Leo the right food or to help baby Max, have a balanced diet, if they're not eating because all they can feel is my fear and worry, we're not going to get anywhere. And if I'm carrying blocked emotions from my private life, if I'm carrying stress and worry and fear about the business or about a client, they're going to feel it. So I can't ignore that. I have done for many years. And that's when my anxiety and my head goes off the chart. And I wonder if anybody can resonate with this. So I've talked very publicly about my anxiety and that I have it and that it's never gone away. It's not just gone, but I manage it and I deal with it using the techniques we talked about today. So when we did the breath work with your hands on your body, that's called a calm connection. That's in the Soul-Led Guardian program. The ABC that I've talked about, a moment of stillness, breath and connection, that's in the Soul-Led Guardian program. These are all tools that I have used and I still use to this day. This morning, you'll have seen me post on Instagram, posted in my stories. I was doing the breath work on the edge of my bed, doing a grounding meditation before the conference. Baby Max joined me. So you see, my darlings, your energy, your emotional and your mental health not only impact your physical being, but they also impact your cat. So how can you connect with them? You connect with them by looking at you. And I know it's not for everyone. And I know that there are some of you out there that don't want to, and it's too painful to look at you, to help yourself, to look at your pain, your trauma, your past. And that's okay. You are exactly where you need to be, every single one of you. And if you are ready to take a step forward, if you are ready to start to heal and help yourself, like I said, consider coming to join me for the Soul-Led Guardian program. But what I want you to take away more than anything from the session to start the conference with is that when you just catch your breath, when you just take a moment, you absolutely have the capacity to connect with your cat. So let me take a nice deep breath. Okay. What else we got here? Hang on. Oh, Laura, connect to Monty. Oh, yeah, connect to one. Another one jumped up. Peace for me, do smile. Patricia, great. What a good book. Always love a good book recommendation. How Your Physical Mental Bodies Are Made of Emotions. Ooh, interesting. Molecules of Emotions by Candice Perth. Brilliant. I'll be looking into that. Thank you, Dee. Yes, Francine, you can get the you're a VIP, so you will get the replay. Absolutely, no problem at all. Toby comes on her desk when I'm working around 5 p.m. asks me for cuddles. Beautiful. Yep. So kind of him to try and help me have a work-life balance. So that's really interesting, Kirsten. So Baby Max is the same. So those of us that work from home are always on our desks. When the cats come in, it's not a coincidence. Take a moment, turn to the side, step away from what you're doing and come and be present with them. Thank you for the Naturally Cats YouTube channel link. Yep, absolutely. They are our animals. You are the anchor for your cats. Beautiful, Orla. Yep. Fantastically to begin the conference. Oh, you're welcome. Lots of messages from Sarah. Good, good, good. Kristen, Kirsten, I don't stress about our cats, but I do stress about other stuff that impacts them. Yeah. Yeah. So it's interesting. So when we get stressed, any form of stress, so we need to deal with it. We need to look at it, okay? Because that still comes out of us. All right. So before we take a pause and we head on and get ready for Nyana's session, I want you all, I'm going to pop the vibrational scale back up and I want you to drop in the chat and tell me, where are you? You can either drop a colour or you can put a word, but I'd love to know, what vibration are you currently sat in, my darlings? Pop it in the chat and let me know. Oh, Sandra, Coco's connecting with your voice and energy. I have that a lot when we do a lot of the classes, because we do calls for the Soul-Led Guardian program. I have a lot of people say to me, the cats come in when I start talking. I love it. Joy and gratitude. Oh, joy, love and gratitude, optimism and hopefulness. Yellow, lovely. Greatest insight so far. I didn't look enough at me when trying to help my tiger. Maya, we've all had that. Like, I had that with Pickle. I wish I'd had that too. I'm right there with you, my love. Enthusiasm and happiness, enthusiasm, happiness, enthusiasm, happiness, hopeful, enthusiasm, passion, gratitude, fear, depression, and despair. Thank you so much, Cassie, for sharing. Some lovely green hearts. Optimism, hopefulness, joy, love, gratitude, positivity, not boredom, positive belief, positivity, belief, enthusiasm, gratitude, lovely, peace and love. Thank you to everyone. There is no right place to be. There is no wrong place to be. Okay? You are exactly where you need to be. And whatever is coming up for you, if you're in those denser emotions, those heavier emotions, just take a moment to feel them. You don't need to push them to one side. You definitely don't ignore them. Understand where it's coming from. Look at what's going on. What is it connected to? What can you shift? How can you let it go? Right, my love. So I hope that this session has been, I was going to say helpful. That's not the word I want to use. I hope this session has helped you to see. I hope this session has helped you to realize that you've shown up here for your cats, and I'm so grateful and thankful and honored that you have. And their opportunity to thrive starts with you. So we're going to take a few minutes now. We're going to just have a comfort break. The conference slides will come back up as like a holding slide while I connect with Nyana. And I hope that you've all enjoyed the first session. Don't forget that if you want to become a VIP to get the replays and the slides, etc., then you can get your VIP ticket. Thank you again to the sponsors, Boil and Broth and Dr. Judy Morgan. So take a few moments, everybody. Move your body, get a drink, and I will see you for the next session.